Welcome to Daily Lenten Reflections with Father Stephan Alexander and the Parish of St. Martin de Porres, Coryal. For these reflections, we're using the Ascension Lenten Companion. We invite you to journey with us throughout this Lenten season. Escape. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46, verse 10. Wednesday of the second week of Lent. We were reminded yesterday that when we hear the truth regarding temptation, there is always a call to action. Just as there are positive consequences when we choose God in suffering, there are also negative consequences of choosing sin in suffering. Let us return to decision-making and the influence of the pleasure-pain principle. Because we naturally seek pleasure and avoid pain, we become vulnerable in times of suffering. Temptation is presented to us as that which we think will make us feel better. Temptation presents something to us that we think will help us escape the suffering. There are two notable consequences of befriending temptation in times of suffering. First, in escaping suffering, we miss out on all that God wants to do to expand our hearts. Remember all that we discussed yesterday? All of that is abandoned in the act of escape. In running from suffering, we run away from God and miss out on our transformational spiritual growth. Second, seeking to escape suffering increases our capacity for running away. During my days of running track in college in pursuit of a 4-minute mile, I recall a very particular practice designed to push my body beyond what I thought was possible. Exhausted and unable to continue, my coach responded with words I'll never forget. "If you quit now, you give yourself permission to quit in the future." I didn't quit then, and I don't quit now. While I fell a mere 10 seconds shy of my goal, it was an inner resolve to not quit that paved the way for growth. I can only imagine what would have happened if I gave myself permission to quit that very first time. It would have been much easier to quit a second, third, and fourth time. The same is true with escape. The more that we choose temptation and suffering, the more we build an appetite for escape in general. We build an appetite for giving ourselves permission to escape. Tangentially, this is what is so devastating about pornography. The seduction of fantasy cultivates a thirst for escape and has a detrimental impact on our capacity for an authentic relationship with God and others. We can escape in countless ways: shopping, working, mindless social media browsing, or binging on streaming videos, to name only a few. It is equally about what I am running from as it is what I am running to. In those moments, I am running to escape, while at the same time, I am running from God, growth, and the secret to maturity. Going deeper, read Psalm 46. Ask yourself, what word or phrase tugs at my heart as I read? Think about your patterns during suffering. How are you tempted to escape? How has building the habit of escape affected your life or the lives of others? How do you need to ask God for help?